All right, guys, so we're gonna talk about a couple ways to manipulate our opponent from the A-frame or crossbody control. So in this position, we're obviously giving knees and attacking our opponent. Now, a couple ways that I can disengage. One is a arm drag. So what I'm gonna do is I have control with this arm, I'm gonna pass it to this hand, I'm making a plucking motion just above the elbow, right around the tricep area, and because he's much larger than me, chances are I'm gonna move myself offline. And if I have his weight off balance like it is here, he's also gonna fall in the opposite direction. It allows me to get distance, maybe to a different way of control or attacking. But for now, we're attacking from this position. Maybe I feel he's had enough. I gotta get to my loved ones. I'm getting out of that situation by using an arm drag. So again, from this angle here, I'm getting knees, attacking. Ideally, I want him off balance. So notice his head's out over his base. I want that at all times. Much easier for me to attack, harder for him to defend. Now when I make that transition, notice from here, hip goes away. I make a plucking motion just behind the elbow tricep. Boom, explosively as I get out, just like I would for any choke defense, making an explosive pluck against the elbow tricep area. So that's arm drag. Another option would be a snap down. What that means is from here, once I get his head out over his base, it's much easier to what? Take him down to the ground as I get out. I'm incorporating some movement here. The basic step pivot that we've done in yellow belt and also in orange belt. So watch, stepping to the outside, that's a step. Pivoting to the outside, making room for his body to go down. So I'm basically taking him down to where my foot is right now. So I give him a couple knees, I get his body off balance, step to the outside, snap his body down as I disengage. One more time from this angle. Attacking, taking his head over his base. Both hands aggressively snapping him down to the ground as I step pivot with my footwork. So two ways we can manipulate or exit the fight from a crossbody control or A-frame situation. Just going over some of the minor details on how I want to maintain my control. Again, I got a much bigger guy. I'm trying to keep this barrier so that he can't close the distance to lock me up, take me down, crush me, whatever. So I want to make sure that if this is the top of his shoulder, that my entire hand, arm, wrist, elbow is all in the frontal plane. Nothing is slipping over the back in this position. So as I'm giving my elbows and striking, when I go for that snap down, I can certainly snap down against maybe a lighter opponent just by keeping the top of the traps and using the hand here, but I'm gonna have a lot more leverage when I transition up to the top of the head or base of the skull, top of the neck. So when I snap down here, as we all know, the head controls where the body goes, so it's gonna be much more effective when I move this hand up, pushing his head away, and using that head as a lever to take him down to the ground on the snap down.